Today we're going to draw a worm's eye view snowman. Worm's eye view means you're looking at it from below as opposed to bird's eye view where you look at things from above like a bird. Our snowman is made out of 3 snowballs, one large, one medium, and one small for the head. We're not going to draw the whole circle, but from the corner of your paper, you're going to draw about a quarter of your circle. And then you're going to add the body and the head like I'm doing right now. We're going to give him a hat with a pom-pom, and we're also going to add a carrot for a nose. So it's going to be like a small triangle pointing up. Remember, we are looking at it from below. We're going to add a couple of branches for the arms and coals for the eyes and some coals for his buttons. And little circle, there can be stones for the mouth. I'm gonna give him a scarf, make sure he stays nice and warm. It's a very windy day, so the scarf is flying in the breeze. And yeah, add some little circles. And you don't have to worry too much about those now because we'll be doing those over our coloring. So we're going to shade our circles to make them look three-dimensional. So shading is going to turn your flat circle into a sphere. So shade only one side, and I'm picking the side that is leaning, so it would be the dark side, and I'm going to use the darkest blue that I have. You know that shadows in the snow, they do appear blue, so we're going to use blue for shading. Then I'm going to use my light blue, and because I drew my snowman on a light blue construction paper, some of the blue is going to show through, and that's okay. That's what I want actually. If you are using white paper at home, it's going to work too, so don't worry about it. And finally, I'm going to do the other side, which is the light side. So I'm going to use just white for that part. And then I'm going to blend. So I have a smooth gradation from white to lighter blue to dark blue. Notice I'm using lines that kind of follow the outside of my sphere. So my lines are curved like the sphere. And I'm not going to use my fingers for blending. I'm just going to layer the oil pastel. So don't be afraid to add more oil pastel if you need to create your gradation of shading. The head is a little tricky because I have the eyes and I have the nose. So I'm not too worried about the eyes. And I'm trying not to put too much white where the nose is going to be, the carrot nose. I'm adding a little bit more white. Make sure my snowman looks like it's made out of snow. For his hat, I chose to do a red and green hat. And it's going to be a striped hat. So I'm starting with the green. And I make sure I'm curving those lines that go around his head. So it looks like a rounded hat. It's not a flat. If you use straight line, it's going to make it look very flat. So you want to curve those lines. And then I'm going to add the red stripes. So now I'm gonna add the red pom pom, make it look a little fluffy. And I'm gonna check, make sure I can see the edges of my snowman. So I'm applying a little bit more blue on the dark side. Blend it a little bit with the white. Don't want to have a very strong blue line. And finally, we're gonna add the snowflakes. So if you have white paper, obviously it's not going to work for the snowflakes, not so well, but with our light blue paper, it works really well.